Hello friends, now let us take up the concept number 10, 12.10, overriding versus overloading differences. We must have the clear understanding over the differences of overloading and overriding. Why we have to focus on this concept is, in a same program we may use both the concepts. In such case you get lot of confusion. So, you must have perfect clarity over the differences between overloading and overriding. That is why I want to explain this concept through programs, through demos, program demos. So, clearly understand that you must own the concept, then only you can implement, or otherwise it leads to some errors. First I am explaining overloading. Overloading is a polymorphic concept. That means one interface, multiple forms of implementation. Already in 2-3 cases we applied this polymorphic feature overloading in the method overloading, constructor overloading, all that I explained already. Many times I explained. Once again, for the sake of understanding the clear difference between overloading and overriding, I am explaining the concept to two programs. Here in overloading, the signature should be different. In case of overriding, the signature should be same. That is the basic thing. Signature means here in overloading concept signature is different, signature definition is different. In overriding concept signature definition different, that also you have to keep in mind. In overloading concept, signature means method name and the list of types of the parameters, method name and list of the types of the parameters. Okay. It does not include a return type. Okay. In case of overriding, signature means a return type, method name, list of types of parameters. And one more thing I have to tell you, in case of overloading, the signature should be different, and in case of overriding, signature should be same. These differences mainly you must keep in mind. Okay, first focus on overloading. In overloading, I have taken a method calculate sum. Calculate sum, actually in the superclass I have defined twice the same name, but this is possible because their signatures are different. Now you see calculate sum, what is your signature? Return type don't take into consideration. Calculate sum int, calculate sum int, that is why signature is different. Always remember an example. In your class 3 students are having the same name like Mohan, then how can the teacher differentiate A Mohan, K Mohan and S Mohan? Because of initial, in other cases simply the name may be pronounced Arun, Jyoti, like that, but in case of the 3 people A Mohan, K Mohan and S Mohan, using initial we are resolving the confusion. Here how system can identify, here 2 methods are having same name. So, suppose when you call, now you are calling it, how, which method is to be executed, how system can know? Because of the signature. As the signature is different, method is able to understand which method definition is to be executed. Okay. Now you see calculate sum, 2 arguments we have given. Here S is equal to AB, here AB we are writing, thereafter sum also we are writing using SOP statements. Next calculate sum ABC and S is equal to ABC, SOP ABC sum we are writing. In this context, one very important point I have to tell you, otherwise it may lead to an error. Normally in class definitions we are not passing except for constructors we are not giving arguments like this, we are not writing, because as this is a class, obviously ABC are automatically available for the classes, but in case of overloading you must write, because otherwise system is confused. So, explicitly you must write like this, int A into B into A into B into C, like that you have to write, like in C programs, C functions, that point you remember. Otherwise again error will come, system cannot understand that. Okay. Now, in inheritance concept we are learning overloading, that is why what we have to do, class B extends class A. This is B class is a subclass, in that D one more variable we have defined. Actually subclass B, because of its status due to inheritance, it is able to inherit the 3 properties, 3 variables as well as 2 methods. Now, that we need not, if you want the same versions you need not redefine. Now, here version is different, here one more also you want to add. So, int A, int B, int C, int D. So, signature is different. So, these will be part of B, and C B defined one more on its own. So, B is having now how many variables? A, B, C by inheritance, like your father's property, and D its own property D, 4 variables. How many methods it is having? By inheritance 2 methods, calculate sum int int, calculate sum int int int, and by its own calculate sum int 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 4. So, method overloading requirement is fulfilled, that is all 3 methods, even though names are same, signatures are different. First one calculates some int int, second one calculates some int int int, third one calculates some int 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 int. So, now you see that now same thing, sum you are writing A B C D and sum you are writing. Okay. Now, subclass also we have created. Now, method overloading demo we are making. Now, you see B class we have defined. We are not defining A, B class object, calculate sum 2 3 I have given. Which one is executed? Obviously, because of the signature this is executed and the result is 5. This is like A Mohan, only A Mohan will get up and respond. Okay. Next, B dot calculate sum 2 3 4. Now, which method is to be executed? This is like K Mohan, K Mohan represents, like that signature is matched, this is executed. Next, calculate sum 2 3 4 2 3 4 5, this is relevant. Subclass own method, this is executed, 14 is returned, 14 is written, not returned, written. Understand, this is the mechanism. So, overloading concept is used in independent classes as well as in inheritance also overloading can be executed, and in case of overloading, whether it is an independent class or in case of inheritance superclass subclass also, n number of method versions of same method you can define, but their signature should be technically different, then it is possible. So, by this not only understanding method overloading, you can understand the real truth behind the inheritance. So, this is like a sun, B is like a sun, as how B is behaving, as it originally acquired ABC, it is using, as it originally acquired the 2 methods, it is using. So, that point you must remember. And now, after understanding overloading, in the similar manner a program I explained or overriding, then you can differentiate them clearly. that knowledge is very essential in programming.